Body stands their approach over the mountain vein and fade. We ragdolls observe, we record, and we mimic. Their faces wear masks, they do not know what is already yearning hides behind. His hands would tell, we put on a mask, we perform, and we put on a show.
Huh? Don't eat me! Well, if you're not gonna gobble me up, then can you maybe take me away from here? Please? Somewhere closer to Nobodyville and away from here. Get me out of this neck hole, please! I'm begging you on my bare chin, and I'll pay you for the effort. Handsome me with a beautiful shard from the Mulgrim's Cauldron. I have the Mulgrim's Cauldron shard just waiting to be yours. Just so long as... Take me back to no... Watch out! Phew, thanks for saving my neck. And I think I have a reward for you. A real treasure. Blech! There you go. One of the 3 missing shards from the Mulgrim's Cauldron. Yeah, I stole it. Oh, I thought I could maybe buy me some kind of ticket away from, well, everything. Start anew, you know? A good head on a pair of healthy, strong shoulders. Eyes on the horizon. Gosh, the horizon. Do you know I haven't seen it once since I lost my body? I really do miss my body. It's a real shame when you think about it, you know? The things that we do to ourselves, to one another. What we did to her, kind. All in the name of some sort of control. Doesn't make sense. Anyway, I guess I'm sad. Sad and sorry. Hey, thanks. You're a great listener. You know that? Just take care of that shard now and maybe put it back where it belongs. And yeah. Goodbye.
The ragdoll's whisper of one shard kept by the dark itself. Another was stolen by the greedy moonbird up in the hilltops. The last one, perhaps the cowardly head knows. The heads betrayed us bodies, but not before we had betrayed ourselves. Fire in fist. The shards of fire. They must be restored to the cave. We hunted the Mulgrims, took their fire, and with it we set ourselves ablaze. The shards of that very fire must be returned to the Mulgrim's lair. Somebody find the shards, mend the cauldron. Otherwise, we and thou art forever doomed to madness, to be fettered to the clay and mud. The ragdoll's whisper of one shard kept by the dark itself. Another was stolen by the greedy moonbird up in the hilltop. The last one, perhaps the cowardly head knows.
It's easy to lose one's head when everything you love is either gone, broken, or dead. Yet another forgotten swamp saying.
Ready! Let with your boots and take with your hand. For a fire! Fire powers take the charge. Take the fire!
What is it, morning or afternoon? Hard to tell without a sun, isn't it? No, it is most certainly night, or moonbirds whooping wouldn't make sense at all. Speaking of sense, will you help an old bird find some in this story? Fire up these dusty arrows in the right order, and you will receive a present, a little gift, yes. Bring the fire to the story. Once upon a time, the Merlins lived in peace. And as the heads roll, the time of the Merlin begins anew. The valley was taken, but then began the battle of the bodies. Intriguing. The battle ended with a great gruesome beheading. That's not how the story goes. The battle ended with a great gruesome beheading. Once upon a time, the Merlins lived in peace. And as the heads roll, the time of the Merlin begins anew. The valley was taken, but then began the battle of the bodies. Intriguing. Peace ended with a violent somebodies invaded the valley. And as the heads roll, the time of the Merlin begins anew. Once upon a time, the Merlins lived in peace. Peace ended with a fired and somebody's invaded the valley. The valley was taken, but when began the battle of the bodies, intriguing. The battle ended with a great gruesome beheading. For time immemorial, the Mogryns had lived in the valley in peace, sharing good eatings and howlings around their fire, which they had inherited from the skies. Then one terrible night, in the violent somebodies, they hunted the Mogryns for sport and took their fire for themselves. But the somebodies knew not what they were dealing with, for as soon as they held the fire in their grubby hands, they began to fight one another with it. To save themselves from themselves, the cunning heads turned on their bodies and organized a great beheading. And so it was that somebodies became nobodies, and the bodies were exiled. A time of peace ensue, or so the headlings thought. The last living Mogrim had been biding her time, and saw now an opportunity to return and take bloody vengeance upon the heads, who were now left defenseless without their bodies. Of the Mogrim begins anew, a storied meal indeed. Moonbird thanks you for feeding her, and proudly upholds the promise. A gift, a shard from the Mogrim's own cauldron. It looked so shiny in the moonlight. Moonbird simply had to take it. For now, she'll see you in
never been much for company until she had met the other one. He had shimmering scales, an appetite for life, and carried a faint scent of rotting leaves she found irresistible. Oh, how they used to laugh at the distant stars, bitterly, together.
The howls of the Mulgrim have gone with the wind, and our headaches settled into gentle throbbing. Thank you, somebody, for you have not only graciously saved our necks, but also demonstrated the value of brain mass and heart blob working together. Could it be time for the bodies to return? We must convene on this matter, and you and your wandering flame must now leave through our gates and keep on walking the midnight walk to Moon Mountain. Moon Mountain! Here you go, somebody. This key will open the town gates. The mountain once again beckons, and the call is answered. Very well, and take good care of your flame. The dark itself is hungry.
I think this body business will be good for us heads in the long run.
Body's might, neither turning heads on now. I've had enough. First was the big Mulgrim hut.
From a little swamp detour, huh? Hope the heads didn't give you too much trouble. At least your head looks attached to its shoulders and your friend's is, well, burning. So do not despair. Should you once again lose your way along the midnight walk, you're probably meant to. The body can be a terrible master, but a wonderful servant. Protect the spark. Find its home, won't you? Stay down the road. I guess you gotta lose your head before you can. No, there's nothing there. I gotta workshop this one some more. You better get going. Ours is restless, and I'm feeling the song shaking in my boots.
We Malgrims have a special relationship with fire. We do not cook over it, we do not shed tales around it. We care not for its warmth. Ours is a different connection entirely. Fire is our window to truth and into the world beyond clay, to which we must return. We are noble beings, bringers of bugs, slime, and mushrooms to help decompose the old and to bring about the new. We are the caretakers of this world, and woe be to those who seek to end us, for they seek to end them.